Let me start off by saying, yes, I am in fact Italian, and I feel compelled to bring this up, and I'll tell you why. Recently, I had the opportunity to meet this Italian woman. I mean, she was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. One of these little Italian dolls. You know, if I brought her home to my mother would be like, "Okay, God, you can take me now." I mean, I was a little turned on. I was tempting. It wasn't a big tent, but it was there. You know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm small or anything. Okay, I mean, like I've never heard, "Is it in yet?" I've been close a couple times, but I've never heard it. So, anyway, I meet this girl. She is beautiful. I want to make an impression. I decide to go over and introduce myself in Italian. So I walk up to her, kind of suave and debonair, and I say to her, "Ciao, signorina. Come stai sto giorno?" And she looked up at me with that adorable little face, and she spoke to me with that cute little accent, and she said, "How do you know how to speak Italian?" And I was like, "Are you serious? What, are you fucking kidding?" I mean, come on, folks. If I would look any more Italian if I had the Buddha Italy tattooed on my face. But I mean, it worked out good. We ended up having some great sex that night. She wasn't there, but we had it. So yeah, I grew up in an Italian family, a big Italian family. We had 2 boys, we had 2 girls, we had 6 razors. You know, because Italian women, they're a little, you can always tell when grandma's getting older, the hairs in her beard start to turn gray. And I had this cute little Italian mother, you know. She was a typical Italian mother. Once she got married, she never worked again in her life. All she did was stay home, raise her kids, and she cooked, and she cleaned, and she cleaned, and she cleaned, and she cleaned. I mean, when I was a kid, my friends would not come over my house. Like, "We can't go over your house. Your house is too clean. Your mother's too clean. We can't go over your house." And I never understood what that meant until I married a woman who wasn't Italian. Now, I can't say my wife wasn't good at house cleaning, because I never saw her doing it. She might have very well been good at it. I don't know. You ever see an Italian on the phone when he's with his wife and she's telling him what he's making for dinner? It's like watching somebody have phone sex. "Yep, oh baby, you gonna make that antipasto, baby? You gonna cut up the meat, baby? The meat and the little cubes of cheese? Yeah, you gonna do that fettuccine Alfredo. Oh, those long noodles covered with that thick cream sauce. Catch story? Oh baby." By the time the guy gets to dessert, you gotta get the small kids out of the room, you know? Actually, I should be making jokes about phone sex. I got in trouble recently with phone sex, yeah. I had sex with an underage phone, you know. But I told my attorney about it. She said she thought she could get me off, which I wish she had told me sooner, because I had a problem with phone sex. Italian, which also means I'm Catholic. Although I almost left the Catholic Church at one time, yeah. I was going to join the Italian branch of the Jehovah's Witnesses. It's called the Jehovah's We Didn't See Nothing. When you get laid off, you got nothing but to sit around but sit around all day and think. You know, I start wondering things like, you know, silly things, you know, just to prove that I have time on my hands. Like, why do we park on the driveway and drive on the parkway? You know? Why is it called a hysterectomy and not a herderectomy? If a male duck is a drake, why don't we call him Donald Drake? You know, where did the term, like, take a shit come from? You go to the bathroom, I'm going to the bathroom, I gotta go take a shit. I don't know about you, when I go to the bathroom and leave a shit, you know? If I walk in the bathroom and there's a shit in the toilet, not only am I going to be upset that somebody didn't flush, but I am certainly not going to bend over and take it out of the toilet and take it back. Oh, God. Yeah, I almost didn't make it to the show tonight. Yeah, I have a friend of mine. She just had a big operation. She's in a lot of pain. Yeah, she had a breast reduction. Yeah. You know, as a man, it was a little hard for me to be sympathetic to her, because, you know, I'm thinking, you know, God blesses you with a big bodacious set of tatas, and all you can think of do is cut them off. Fuck you, bitch. Suffer. I mean, I wanted to say to her, "Sweetheart, there's starving girls in China that would kill for a set of boobs like that. You haven't cut off?" And then I started thinking about it. You know, what would the male version of this operation be like? You know, first of all, what would the conversation with the doctor sound like? Doc, you gotta help me. I can't take it anymore, Doc. I took this thing to the left, I took it to the right, I can't get out of the way, my back hurts all the time, I can't my underwear to fit properly. And then if you did have the operation, here's a conversation I guarantee you would never happen. Never happen. "Hey, Nino, you look so different. What is it?" "Joey, don't you remember I had my cock reduced?" "Oh my God, oh yeah, oh, you look so good, you must be so happy. Oh yeah, Joey, oh, it's great. Oh God, my back doesn't hurt all the time. I can find underwear that fit properly. And the best part of all is now when I'm talking to a pretty girl, she's not staring at my crotch the whole time."